A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway at Hard Rock. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap here to go. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Going now on first down. It's complete to Sam Laporta. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Escapes the pocket. Wilson Williams over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup.
They kick the running back in motion. Goff setting the throw. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
A gain of 6. And the Lions first down. 1st and goal. Detroit.
Here's Goff. Set up the screen to Montgomery. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. This is to Slaw, working the outside. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Montgomery. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. David Montgomery with a touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense?
And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. Our score, 6-0. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Going to the ground again on first. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
Branch on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Lions' 43-yard line.
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Here's a quick throw to the left. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. Flush out out to his left. Dumps it off to Achane. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on a defense.
Achane can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2.
Tua setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
By Aline McNeil. A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
On 3rd and goal, it's Tagovailoa. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions.
4th and goal.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there, and they're looking for 6. Now Tagovailoa on 4th. Rolling left, buying some time, and he won't come through on 4th and goal. And their first drive won't end in points after all. He stopped, and they're going to turn it over on downs. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's Goff. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now the Lions calling timeout. They're first. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Goff. Still going through the 25. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Working quickly here.
And the Lions first down.
They're going to throw again. Goff. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. He's looking for his back, Jahmyr Gibbs there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here comes the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They'll run here on first down. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Tagovailoa. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for Dolphins. First down.
A-Chan, a first down carry. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
To throw, Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it first and goal.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
It's A-Chan, the inside give. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. He goes to the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 7-yard line.
Now Tagovailoa to throw. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw, Tua. Has it down close. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins can add to their side of the scoreboard. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins take the lead on that successful kick. Sanders all set to send it away. Jacob Sailors now to return it. He gets popped quickly there. That is not a nice feeling or a nice run back.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. Now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
This is complete to Gibbs. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. Offense up to the line fast.
18 yards on the play. That's good for the Lions.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Dumps it off to his running back. Pushing it up past the 30. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. He runs it up to midfield. 30. Hits the 20. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grab the lead on their first series of the half. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
For the two-point conversion.
Goff's going to throw for it. And the pass is caught. That's 2 more onto the score.
Lions 14, Dolphins 7.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This one goes out of bounds and will give them the ball at the 40. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. A run now with Achane. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down carry for Achane. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with Achane. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 44-yard line.
To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
13 yards.
Give him 13 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Achane on the toss right. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins losing by 7. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off to the up back. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Going right back to the fullback. Next play. And they'll find him for a few. It's 3rd down.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect a run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
To throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Oh, there's another one to Williams. And he will have the Lions first down, and they can start to celebrate now. This one's over.
And the Lions first down.
They're going to pass it here. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by Cater Tohu.
Okay, you know, as a quarterback, every single interception stings. But those you throw in crunch time, in the final couple minutes with your team relying on you, that's one this quarterback is not going to forget.
And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Throwing now. He has the first over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Setting up to pass. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So a fresh set of downs after the penalty. He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions come up with the interception that clinches the win. So the Lions get the win on the road. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from my...
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. And off we go from South Florida. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. They'll go again here with Henry. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
On the run to the right. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a first down throw for Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Tua, give it to H.N. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 7.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard
He's in a
line.
really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On first and 10, it's H.N. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone. Devon H.N. Touchdown, Miami.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for
After the
Miami.
touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He fields it at the 8. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it into space. And he will go all the way. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's H.A. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2. This one caught by Waller. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll try and run it here. It's H.A. And he's going to have the Dolphins first down by a couple of yards. They get 4 on that 3rd and 2.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll toss it here to H.A. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Tua. Moving to his left. He runs with it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
And this is one of the downfalls to man coverage, Mike. Anytime the defender's eyes are so locked in on their responsibility, there's not a lot of guys with eyes on the quarterback. And in this case, he escapes the pocket, becomes a runner, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. That one into the hands of Hill. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
A run with the fullback in goal. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
come on now. That's just unfair. You're asking them to stop a fullback cold. All he needed was a couple inches to pick up the first down. Mike, I think if they run that play 10 different times, he's moving the chains.
This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Kyle Hamilton, the versatile defender, with the good coverage there.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A run, and it's H.N. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Now it's Tua. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. To the pylon, he's in. Alec Ingold. Touchdown, Dolphins.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. 38 yards.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ifeatu Melifonwu.
Jackson's pass.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground. It's H.N. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Now the Dolphins going to use the 1st of their timeouts. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Now a give to H.N. heading right. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. 2nd down, they need 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Once again, it's H.N. Good running there, getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a 1st down.
A gain of 6.
Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. 2 and out on 1st down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, You better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
To throw on second down, it's Tua. They get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A huge play just before the half. 39 yards.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Tua. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Sanders' kick is good. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll run right here. It's Achane. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Throwing is Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Tyreek now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Throw on the run is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
On second down, Achane. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
A gain of 2. Brings up third and 2.
Third and 2. Tagovailoa. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
First down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On the handoff, this is H.A. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now Tua. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Tua. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
1st and 10 at the
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 31, here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Tungo Vailoa. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Miami. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Dolphins 24, Ravens 13. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll tuck it and take off. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Jackson. A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. A gain of 15.
From the gun, Jackson.
First down.
There he goes again.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
He'll run again.
There's no doubt that You appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
Throwing Jackson, exiting the pocket right. He'll take off, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw is Tua. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run this one straight ahead with H. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A loss of 1.
We've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now, Jackson. Moving left. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding. They try to make a comeback.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Forced out wide. This one downfield looking for Henry. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 47 yards.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson moving to his right. He's going to run it. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of the 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here comes 2nd down. Jackson out to his right. Now he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find...
And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
A return now from the full. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tua, gonna give it to Achane. Not much happening there, just a short gain. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. 2nd down and 8. First carry of the game for Alexander Madison. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Tua now on 3rd down. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds on the pass play. But that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Jackson looking to throw. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the 1st down and preserve that final timeout.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
To throw is Jackson. Rolling right. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
First down, Baltimore.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Again, it's Jackson. Forced to his right. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
So on is Tyler Loop in a big spot. This to force overtime. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. So on is Tyler Loop in a big spot. This one he's got to have. Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And the missed kick is going to cost them the game.
Well, that's just part of the game, unfortunately. You work hard to get yourself in position that you can tie it late with a field goal. But he just can't connect, and that's just a tough way to lose a game. There's no doubt about it.
Here we go. One final play. Forced out left. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And are going to send their fans home quite happy.